Peace and blessing, everybody. Welcome to a new scarf tutorial. This one is called Tikka Khobsurat. I hope I'm pronouncing this well. Khobsurat means beautiful in Urdu, and Tikka. Now, I want to show you this little piece of jewelry. If you're part of the South Asian culture, if you know South Asian culture, you will know that many women will be wearing jewelry either on their head or in their hair. Usually right about here, I'd say. And yeah, and there's a piece that's attached to your hair if you're showing your hair or onto your scarf. And I wanted to show you guys a style using this. So, and stay tuned. There's a little bit of a contest coming up where you could win one of these. So, this is the style I'm going to be showing you. It requires a tikka, a shawl. This is a, I guess many people have been calling them pashminas, though I can tell you it is not made out of pashmina wool. If you're looking for definitions for the different type of scarves, you can go to my blog, LoveGodDiversity.blogspot.com, and you'll get a definition of many different types of scarves, including the pashminas. So again, this is not really made out of pashmina wool, but it is a little bit of the thicker wool-ish fabric, and it's quite long scarves, as you can see. So if you're looking for something like that, it's also two-toned, which does give an extra little bit of a oomph to the entire look. If you're looking for one of these scarves, I got this one at Fairweather, Canada. Just a clothing store which is here in Ottawa and many places in Canada, so you can look it up. So, and you're also going to need an underscarf. Now, I've added some volume. If any of you know anything about South Asian culture, they also use sometimes dupatta with their styles, which is a long scarf veil thing. This style can be done with a dupatta. However, since those are usually see-through and also quite heavy, you will want to have, at the very least, an underscarf and, of course, some volume to help keep it all in place, because otherwise, just the weight of it is probably going to fall right off your head. So you're going to want to have a few things to secure it up. Now, as I said, I'm actually using just the scarf here. So first thing you're going to do is secure the tikka. Now, I'm using pins because mine doesn't have a needle. Some of you might have actual needles to, tikkas with needles to keep them where they belong, but I do not, unfortunately, so I do have to kind of guesstimate this one. And I'm using a straight pin, so if you're curious as to what kind of pin I'm using, just regular old straight pin. Alright, so I've secured it at the base. Now you may or may not want to secure it also closer to the front. I usually wait until I'm done my style to do that, so that I have a better idea where I am and how it's coming up. So you're going to be putting your scarf onto your head, not in the middle, but about, I would say, 2/3 of the way. So you'll have 1/3 of the scarf on one side and 2/3 on the other. Now you can place it right up to it, but I like to leave a little bit of the white just because it does give that really awesome look. And what I usually do at this point is I pin the scarf on each side of my head so that it keeps even. Now, if you're going to be wearing earrings, I've said that in many tutorials before, but try and secure it behind your ears so that it doesn't infringe with that. Also, if you're wearing glasses, if you saw in my last tutorial, I am wearing my glasses, finally. I know I had mentioned that I would one day show you guys my glasses to prove that I am wearing them, but I never did. So, now I did, and I'm happy. And so just pinning behind your ears, or again, as I mentioned, further up front if you're more comfortable with the extra coverage. What you're going to do is very similar to a fashion's favorite, except it's pinned in the back. If you're looking for the video tutorial, it's right there. You're gonna be pinning it right again, and you do want, again, if you're wearing earrings, I've said that like 100 times, I know, but behind your ears as much as possible. There you go. Just adjusting the folds here, and then you're gonna go up with this. Now, as I said, I do like the fact that it has two colors on it, so I do try to adjust the second layer so that it's the second color here. I'm just adjusting my layers here. And if you want a little bit of extra volume, you can make some folds as well. Since I'm trying to keep it simple on this one, I'm just going to pin it as is. So as I said, very similar to a fashion's favorite, except it's pinned behind the ears in this case. And of course you have the Tikka somewhat centered to your head. That's what I'm trying. You can add a pin. If I were doing this style and needed to pin it, because I was going to go out after, what I do is pin it right where the scarf here, the upper layer, would come to cover. So of course you can match it with jewelry. If you know anything about South Asian culture, again, you're gonna want to, they're heavy on blings, so either necklaces or anything like that. A lot of them go with heavy jewelry, so again, you can have a tikka that would match earrings and everything together. If you want more volume, bring up the layers from the back, and it'll give you a very nice volume at the top. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because you do have the volume in the back as well with the volume bobble, which I've put on. Or you can also use different styles, like the hijab bun, which I've done it, like my very first tutorial was the hijab bun. So just to show you the look, the tikka. And again, as I said, you can make sure that the scarf covers all the way to the front, in which case usually I would manage to have the cord, I guess you'll call it, but the line here go a little bit further than the scarf, so it doesn't look like it's just wobbling from it. And there you go. And now I'm a little South Asian princess. Now, Tikka Khobsurat. Now, I do have more of these. I've actually made those myself. I don't know if you can see it. Using earrings from the dollar store, actually, if you want to be exact. And I've made more. I am leaving for a week, and what I will do is actually create a contest for this. So what I want you to do in order to win this contest is actually subscribe up there and comment down there. So if you're already subscribed, all you have to do is comment down there, and perfect, you're on for winning one of these. Now please share with your networks. I do have more than one. I'll let you guys pick the different ones I have. I have a few different styles. I have flowers like this. Yeah. And as long as you did both steps, I will be mailing it to you first charge. So, wherever you are, peace and blessing, everybody, and have yourself a good week.